For Formidable, the track is about loneliness.
Stromae filmed the music video Formidable with hidden cameras in a crowded street in Brussels. He was acting like a drunk man who had broken up with his ex-partner. What stood out in the video was how many people pulled out their phones to record him rather than offering help.
There were people who was filming because they knew me, of course, thanks to the first album, and they was like, oh, the guy of Alors on danse is so fucked up in the street.
Stromae got the inspiration for this song from a simple but powerful moment. A homeless man stopped him and asked, "Do you think you're good looking?" Stromae incorporated this phrase into the lyrics.
Oh, tu t'es regardé, tu te crois beau parce que tu t'es marié.
How did Stromae come to playing the drunk man scenario in the street of Brussels? Stromae's decision to act like a drunk man wasn't random. It was sparked by a viral clip where someone rudely filmed him eating in his own car at a gas station.
Hey, Stromae, man. T'as un chanteur, tu gardes, tu roules en Fiat 500, c'est quoi ça? Fiat 500. Hier, tu manges dans ta voiture, hein? Ne me dis pas que t'as pas les moyens de t'acheter une méchante caisse, à Stromae, arrête!
Je suis bien là.
Hein?
Je suis bien là.
Vas-y, fais un rondance, fais un rondance.
Non, désolé.
Allez, fais un rondance.
Non, désolé, là, je mange.
Allez, allez!
Non, désolé.
Allez, un rondance, allez!
Non, désolé.
I'm so sorry for this video. Bless his heart. He was being harassed and filmed without consent by strangers, and he still sits there being calm and polite, and those guys behaved like idiots.
C'est bon le taboulet?
Ouais, c'est bon.
C'est bon? Hey, figure qu'est-ce qu'il veut? Regarde qu'est-ce qu'il est en train de faire. Non. Voilà. Fais le rondance, fais le rondance. Fais le rondance, ça vient de Charleroi ici.
Désolé.
Charleroi, mais...
Je vais pas le faire, mais j'ai la bouffe en bouche et tout, désolé.
Mais je sais pas, mais tu fais la star là. Tu fais la grande star à la télé, tout ça, mais... Je sais pas.
Non,
faire quelque chose. Hein.
Je suis pas la star.
Hein?
Non, je suis pas la star.
Ouais, t'es une star. Vas-y, pas le rondance.
Non, désolé.
Vas-y, allez, pas le rondance et je te laisse tranquille.
Non, désolé.
I'm not his fan only because of his songs, but also for his manner.
Yes. I was inspired by a video before. I was in my car just eating something, and somebody came to film me and say, "Hey, Stromae, how are you?" Was a little bit rude and not so polite. And he posted the video on Facebook, and everybody was focused on this video because it was so interesting. But there were nothing in this video except me eating a tabouleh in my car.
This little crappy clip spread like wildfire, and he noticed how quickly people engaged with unfiltered real-life moments.
So I was wondering, okay, that's the most interesting thing when I'm in my car and I'm eating. Okay, you want that? I will give you that. You will see me like down in the streets.
And they were like, we spent thousands of euros for producing video clips, and this guy has just been an idiot for 5 minutes and hits as many likes as we normally do with big efforts. This led him to ask, do people appreciate real content, or do they crave scandal of a famous person? The entire shoot was done with hidden cameras. They used 7 cameras, 4 Canon 5Ds and 3 GoPros, strategically placed around the area. One camera circled the roundabout in a car, another was hidden in a nearby building, and even the sound engineering was hidden.
I performed on the video clip, which was a hidden camera, so in the street in Brussels, and I faked that I was drunk in the street.
Stromae went through the song 4 times. To make his act convincing, Stromae didn't sing the entire song aloud. He only screamed parts of it.
Formidable! Formidable! Formidable!
Wore headphones for synchronization and was even covered in beer to smell like an actual drunk person, but yet he was completely sober. They selected a central location for filming in Brussels that would feature a lot of people moving around, but only passing. It was important that people didn't stay there for a long time. The plan was shooting on a busy day. In their case, it was Monday, and it was like the guy is drunk from last night. And finally, the weather was perfect, raining and super cold. That added a lot of drama to the video. Stromae himself looked even more desperate in that situation. The reactions of the people were totally reversed from what they expected. For sure, people recognized Stromae, but instead of helping the drunken man in the video, people are pulling up their phones, recording him. That's really awkward.
Maybe I expected to see just the worst behaviors in the street, like voyeurism. And I was surprised to see that I had 30% of voyeurism, yeah, but 30% of empathy and 30% of ignorance.
On the other hand, the cops who approached Stromae during the shooting tried to help him, which really is not what they usually do with drunken people. They only helped because Stromae was famous. Anyway, the policeman talked to him to guarantee that he is okay.
En gros, les flics, ils sont venus donc dans le prank, ils me demandent une fois est-ce que ça va et tout, puis ils s'en vont, et donc on voit que ça dans le prank, mais en fait ils sont venus une deuxième fois en disant voilà, ça va pas, on va le prendre et on va le ramener chez lui parce que c'est vraiment pitoyable. Et en fait là, je sors de mon personnage et je dis non mais les gars, en fait je suis pas bourré du tout, on fait une caméra cachée. Et là il y en a un qui dit non mais il couille et tout, il raconte n'importe quoi. Je dis non mais je suis sérieux, et donc là ils voient très bien que je suis plus ivre du tout quoi. Et ils font bon bah ok et tout, parce qu'en plus ils me disaient ouais, des paparazzis, des trucs. Je fais non mais c'est nous en fait, on est là avec nos caméras, tu vois. Et donc après finalement ils me laissent tranquille et tout.
The shoot happened on a Monday morning, and within hours someone uploaded a video titled "Drunken Stromae in the Street." Belgian newspapers ran headlines questioning his mental state. Social media exploded with speculation about his supposed downfall. People labeled him a drunk, a drag addict, and the victim of fame. Instead of responding to the rumors, Stromae's team remained silent. Stromae even went a step further. 4 days after shooting, he had to do a huge TV show in France, and he played drunk on the set too, in order to increase more excitement and attention for the music video and raise the expectation of the audience about an explanation. Then, at the peak of speculation, he released the Formidable music video.
Formidable! Oh!
Nobody anticipates that he's shooting a music video. Cameras at different parts of the station captured him, and at the end of the video he winked to reassure us that he was okay. The reveal took everyone by surprise. News platforms have to speak about it because they need to dispel the stories they have shared. When they find out that it's a music video, everybody returns and talks about it. Everyone is compelled to eat their words. It was a trending topic, so the video release also became a trending topic. People who were in it felt a part of the story. Everyone were talking about it. The video became a trending topic, gaining 100 million views within 2 years. Today it has over 500 million views. And they never explained anything. They just let the video speak for itself. As you see, Stromae is not only a maestro of music, but also marketing. Now let's dive into the lyrics. A completely broken and drunk young man shares his despair and loneliness after a painful breakup with the woman he loved. In this song, Stromae addresses people he passes on the street. Let's start with the wordplay formidable and formidable.
Formidable, formidable. Tu étais formidable, j'étais formidable. Nous étions formidables.
Formidable sounds almost identical to formidable, but their meanings are completely opposite. Formidable means amazing, wonderful. It sounds big and impressive, like something to be proud of. And then formidable means very miserable, super pathetic. It's like he's saying, you were amazing, I was crap, but we were both amazing together. The singer once felt on top of the world in love, but now he's a complete mess.
Oh bébé, oups, mademoiselle.
It seems because he's drunk, in just one moment he sees the face of his ex-partner in the face of a stranger woman on the street and says, hey baby, then realizing his mistake that his ex is gone and he's speaking to a stranger, he adjusts his tone to be more polite. Then he quickly corrects himself to, oops, mademoiselle, oh sorry miss.
Je vais pas vous draguer, promis juré.
I'm not going to flirt with you, I swear, I promise. He desperately wants to talk to someone, but no one feels comfortable engaging with a drunk stranger. So he swears that he's not flirting and promises that he won't harm anyone. He just desperately needs someone to talk to.
Je suis célibataire et depuis hier, putain. Je peux pas faire d'enfant et bon.
I'm single since damn yesterday. I can't have children and well, it's not. So he starts confabulation and talking about his pain and what happened to him yesterday. The wound is still fresh. It all happened just yesterday. Then he suddenly says, I can't have children. It's like he's accidentally spilling the reason for their breakup. The fact that he can't have children just makes him feel even more alone.
C'est pas, hé, reviens, 5 minutes quoi. Je t'ai pas insulté, je suis poli pour toi et un peu fort bourré.
Yeah, he was talking. He can't have babies. Well, it's not. But he doesn't finish his sentence. He suddenly realizes that the woman is walking away, not interested in listening to him anymore. So he just stops mid-sentence, cutting his words short. Hey, come back, 5 minutes. I didn't insult you. I'm polite and a little drunk. He calls out the woman, asking her to come back and listen to him. Even though she's already left, he keeps talking, begging her to give him just 5 minutes, no more, because I haven't told you my story yet. He just needs someone to listen. He tries to justify himself, saying, I was speaking politely, no insult. I'm just a little drunk. This reminds me that people don't just drink alcohol for fun. They also drink to feel free to talk about their pain.
For Formidable, the track is about loneliness and somebody who asks a hand. And the only way he found to have a hand is just to be drunk.
You know, when people are drunk, they often become more unguarded. Let's continue.
Pour les mecs comme moi, ça veut autre chose à faire, hein.
First, he asked the woman to come back and listen to him. But soon he understood why the guy left him. He's so drunk. So he says, you people don't have time to listen to a drunk guy like me. You all have more important things to do. It's like he's confronting the harsh reality that no one wants to stop and talk to him. No one is willing to listen to him in this state.
M'auriez vu hier, j'étais formidable. Formidable.
Today, you don't want to talk to a torn drunk man like me. But yesterday, I wasn't like this. If you had seen me Yesterday, you would have seen a different version of me, a formidable version of me, a wonderful version, not this messed up version you see right now.
Hé, tu t'es regardé, tu te crois beau parce que tu t'es marié.
Oh, did you look at yourself? You think you're beautiful because you got married? Remember, the character Stromae plays is completely drunk, wandering the streets and calling out to people. At that moment, someone walks past him, staring at him with judgment, maybe even disgust. Stromae notices and, in his drunken state, reacts unconsciously. Have you looked at yourself? This is something people often say when they feel judged or insulted. Then he pushes further. Do you think you're handsome? Do you think you're handsome just because you're married? Here, Stromae is provoking the man, challenging his sense of superiority. You think you're better than everyone else just because you're in a relationship, just because you're happy? But underneath his words, there is a deeper message. He's implying that this so-called happiness is just an illusion.
Mais c'est qu'un anneau, mec, t'emballe pas.
It's just a ring and has no value. It's just something that people wear on their fingers when they're married. That's it. Don't get carried away. Usually we say this expression to someone to try to calm them down when they are too enthusiastic about a situation, when they seem too happy, or when they are showing overly joyful emotions.
Elle va te larguer comme elles le font chaque fois.
Stromae then tells the man, your wife is going to leave you too. She's going to dump you.
Et puis l'autre fille, tu en as parlé? Si tu veux, je lui dis, comme ça c'est réglé.
And then the other girl, did you talk to your wife about her? The other girl clearly refers to a mistress, the man's secret affair. If you want, I'll tell him. Like that, it's settled. With this, Stromae is gently blaming him for cheating and jokingly suggesting that he should just reveal everything to his wife. That way his problem would be solved and he could be with his mistress without fear of hiding the truth. Stromae is saying, don't think you are in a better situation than me. Your secret hasn't come out yet, but sooner or later it will, and you'll end up in a mess just like me.
Et au petit aussi, enfin, si vous en avez.
And the little one too, well, if you have any. What Stromae means is that he could reveal everything to this man's child.
Attends, 3 ans, c'est temps, et là vous verrez.
3 years and 7 years are just random numbers. In general, people say that couples have milestones they need to get through to make their relationship last. What Stromae means is that as the years go by, the less happy you'll be in your relationship.
Oh, petite. Ah, pardon, petit. Tu sais, dans la vie, il n'y a ni méchant ni gentil.
Hey, little girl. Oh, sorry, little boy. You know, in life, there are neither bad nor good people. After being rejected by the woman and then the man, Stromae calls out to a child passing by on the street. Since he's drunk, he first mistakes a boy for a little girl before correcting himself. He tries to justify his behavior to this random kid, saying, you know, in life there are no bad or good people. He means that morality isn't black and white. No one is purely good or purely bad. Everyone has flaws, struggles, and moments of weakness. In the context of the song, he is likely justifying his own situation. He's drunk, heartbroken, and acting out. But that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. At the same time, the people ignoring him or judging him aren't necessarily bad either. He's pointing out that life is complicated and people's action often depends on their situation, on their circumstances.
Si maman est chiante, c'est qu'elle a peur d'être mamie. Si papa trompe maman, c'est parce que maman vieillit, tiens.
If mom is annoying, it's because she's afraid of being grandmother. And if dad cheats on mom, it's because mom is getting old. In my opinion, here Stromae is referring the menopause of women when he says if mom is annoying, it's because she's afraid of being a grandmother. What he's really explaining is that if a man starts seeing another woman, it's because his wife is getting older. That's a harsh and uncomfortable truth. He's touching on taboos about aging, relationships, and how society often devalues women as they grow older.
Pourquoi t'es tout rouge? Ben reviens, gamin.
Why are you all red? Well, come back, kid. Here is bringing up taboos while talking to the kid, which makes the child uncomfortable. Embarrassed, the kid leaves, just like everyone else did before. First, the woman walked away, then the handsome guy, and now even the child doesn't want to listen to him.
Et qu'est-ce que vous avez tous?
And what do you all have?
À me regarder comme un singe? Ah oui, vous êtes singe? Bande de macaques.
Looking at me like a monkey? You? Ah, yes, you're holy. You're saints. Gang of macacas. Stromae gets angry when he realizes that everyone around him is staring at him, watching his every move. The comparison to a monkey shows that his character has become the center of attention, like a spectacle with everyone judging him for his drunkenness and behavior. Frustrated, he lashes out, "You think you're holy? Saints? You think you are better than me?" Then in his anger, he calls them a bunch of macaque. A macaque is a type of monkey, and by saying this, he's insulting them, implying that they are no better than him, merely a group of judgmental observers.
Donnez-moi, bébé singe, il sera formidable. Formidable.
Give me a baby monkey. When Stromae says, "Give me a baby monkey," he is expressing his desire to be like everyone else, to have a child, to fit into what society considers normal. In a way, he's indirectly addressing his ex, wishing she would come back and give him a child. Despite everything, deep down, he just wants to be loved and have a family like others do. Okay, the song analysis is complete. Now you should listen to the whole song again, because when we analyze the song sentence by sentence, we might lose some of the raw emotions that makes it so powerful. But after hearing this breakdown, you will be able to appreciate it on a deeper level and enjoy it even more. Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next analysis video.